Hello everyone, and this is my YouTube account where you guys listen to what I say and I just talk about what I think. Today, I'm going to talk about why video games are so popular. Now, there are a lot of situations which could explain this, and I'm going to go on about it. Now, video games, they haven't really they haven't really been popular until 25 years ago, when the new older consoles came out. I'm not sure, I wasn't even born 20 years ago, so I'm not sure about that whole genre. But video games have evolved by a lot to now today's standards. You can play with thousands of people at one time, kinda, on the new multiplayer games and such, and I'm probably going to make some type of video or something on my account about multiplayer games another time. But I'm here just to talk about why video games are so popular. My reason the reason why I think video games are so popular is the fact that you can escape from reality. And you can do anything in a video game while there are such huge restrictions in real life. Like in a video game, you could jump off a helicopter, parachute out of it, land on an airway, go into a tank, blow up a building, and be completely fine. Then go out, shoot loads of people, police come shoot you, and then you survive. And then you're A-OK. You can't do that in real life, and if you survived, you would be known as a known criminal, because you stole the tank, probably stole the helicopter, probably jumped out of the helicopter without notifying anyone, killed people, then killed police, and you would be badly wounded. See? Video games are a great way of releasing stress. By this I mean, if you wanted to release stress, you could go play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or one of the Grand Theft Autos, maybe Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't have a console for that, but anyway, I've played it. You can spend hours playing Grand Theft Auto 4 or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Those are the only two Grand Theft Autos I've really rarely played in my life. You can play both of those for 2 hours, just running over people, flying in a helicopter, shooting people, throwing bombs, shooting rocket launchers everywhere. You can do that 2 hours straight and not be bored, and it's a great way of releasing stress. Bad day at work, bad day at school, just go play Grand Theft Auto, bam, you're fully not that stressed anymore until you hit multiplayer. Then you kind of get stressed because better players might start playing and kill you and stuff. That's nothing to worry about. It's just an escape from reality, video games. And in my way, it helps. Like the media, they go on and on and on about a few people who either die from playing too much of a video game, and people who go out kill people because they say these video games. Now, the people who go out and kill other people and then they blame like Grand Theft Auto, I bet most of these people are just doing it because they want a way to be known as a mental patient, so that they can get that and not actually be sentenced to full life imprisonment or even execution in a way, matter in which country they live in. But in my way, I think they're just trying to find a way to not get blamed for it. In my way, and the few people who actually generally do it are probably younger kids who have huge imaginations and can't tell from reality and fake a fake world where anything goes. And in those type of situations, they must have something like a something in their brain that doesn't distinguish it fully. And that can be explained like through genes. It could probably be passed on generations before, where someone can tell from truth or lies or whatever. In a way, video games stop murderers. And the reason for that is, if you were someone who had bloodthirst, but they played video games at a young age and stuff, they could probably release the bloodthirst just by killing loads and loads of people on Grand Theft Auto for 2 hours. They feel like they're killing people. And that's what loads of people say. They feel like they're actually killing people in Grand Theft Auto. You can run over grandmothers and crap. And that's a cool thing to do. It releases a lot of stress. And most murderers have loads of stress or a mental thing in their brain. They probably would get rid of it if they would play a video game. Another reason is, of course, video games. You can do anything. No limitations. Life, there's limitations. I explained this earlier on in the video, but video games are getting such good graphics now, like Crysis, that it's actually similar to real life standards, sometimes even better. Sometimes it's really beautiful. Crysis, I've never played it, but I found that our friend's house, or a friend's opinion, when Crysis is on high detail, it is bloody brilliant, and it's really good. It looks so lifelike, and if people can get to that standard now, we could do anything and witness anything in real life, like going on the top of Mount Everest. You could do that, and that's the thing about real life and video games. You can pretty much do anything in video games with no repercussions. While in real life, there'll be huge repercussions. If you wanted to climb Mount Everest, you would have to train for months and get used to the thin air. If you wanted to climb Mount Everest in a video game, you could just go up there. You could go up Mount Everest. If it had really good graphics, it would look kind of like Mount Everest at the top. And that's the strange thing. Whatever. And that's my idea. It's just an escape from reality to have fun. And that's the point of video games, is to have fun. And I'll probably make some other video talking about why people are so serious in video games. But video games, in short, number one, it's to escape from reality. Good way of releasing stress, having fun. Number two, no limitations, you can do anything in a video game. And number three, social interaction. That's another thing that I could probably make a whole new video about. I haven't really included in this video, but basically, video games are a great way of social interaction if it's a multiplayer game. And I'll talk about that later on in a different video. Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's hopefully not bad audio. And hopefully I'll make another one. For me at least. Maybe not for you haters. But any response is good response, I guess.